You just dropped $350 at the Cadillac dealership, and they told you good news, nothing's wrong with it. Meanwhile, the check engine light is still on, the Q screen freezes, the 8-speed hesitates, ABS and traction warnings flash, the battery drains overnight. Sound familiar? I've watched owners get billed $1,200 for a module update that was nothing more than a reset. Modern Cadillacs run dozens of control modules. Sometimes they fail. More often, they glitch. What if I told you there's a simple reset process most shops don't rush to explain? Because it clears misfire codes, shifts, adapts, and electronic chaos without replacing a single part. Before you approve another $1,500 repair, give me 10 minutes. What you're about to learn has saved Cadillac owners thousands in unnecessary repairs. Number 1. Simple battery disconnect. One of the simplest ways to reset your Cadillac is by disconnecting the battery. Sometimes your Cadillac's electronics get confused, and modern GM vehicles are basically computers on wheels. That glitchy infotainment after a stubborn check engine light that won't go away, even though everything seems fixed, or random stability and traction warnings on an XT5 or CT5V aren't usually major mechanical issues. Instead, they're stored error codes or stuck adaptive data that just need a fresh start. A simple battery disconnect reset can wipe that volatile memory and make the systems relearn from scratch without spending hundreds at the dealer. If you want to do this on your Cadillac, whether you're in an XT4, XT5, CT5, Escalade, or even the older CTS models, first make sure the vehicle is completely off and parked safely. Then, you can locate the negative battery terminal, which is the one with the black cap and the minus symbol. Using a wrench, loosen the nut and carefully pull the negative cable of the battery. You can let your Cadillac sit with the battery disconnected for at least 15 to 30 minutes so that any residual power in capacitors and modules fully drains. That's what clears the stored codes and forces a reset. After waiting, reconnect the terminal and tighten the nut snugly. When you start the car again, many electronic glitches and persistent lights will be gone because the ECU, BCM, and other systems restarted with a clean slate. Some Cadillac owners deal with unpredictable dash lights or weird APP/ESC behavior that simply disappears after this reset, even without actual repairs, when the underlying issue was solved or wasn't a real fault. But this isn't an all-around fix. If there is a true mechanical or electrical fault, like a failing oxygen sensor or a worn ignition coil, the light might go off temporarily and come back on after a few miles once the ECU redetects the problem. In that case, you need a proper OBD-II scan and diagnosis to find and repair the root cause before the light sticks again. My advice? Keep a basic OBD-II scanner in your glove box so you can read and clear codes yourself without guesswork. This reset method saves a lot of money and time for many types of software glitches. But just remember that resetting the computer won't fix a real broken sensor or failing component. But if you're facing a check engine light that refuses to go, there are some other ways to reset your Cadillac. Number 2, turn the car on-off cycle. You've probably had it happen before. Fix that loose gas cap or replace a worn spark plug or sensor, yet the check engine light still stares back at you. That annoying, persistent light doesn't mean something is still happening. Sometimes your Cadillac's computer just hasn't updated its memory to reflect the fact that the issue is gone. Modern GM vehicles constantly monitor dozens of systems, and a single momentary glitch can store a pending fault that keeps lighting up your dash long after the problem is fixed. Pulling codes with an OBD-II scanner will tell you whether the underlying issue is gone, but there's a simple software reset trick you can try first. To use this reset trick, you start the engine and let it run for about a second, then turn it off. Wait a couple of seconds, and then repeat that cycle 2 more times. After the 3rd cycle, start the car and drive normally. That brief ignition cycling forces the vehicle's ECU to check whether the original fault still exists. If the issue that triggered the check engine light has truly been fixed, this on-off cycling will convince the computer that it can safely clear the stored code and turn the light off. This reset method is useful when you've already confirmed that the warning was caused by something minor or transient. Experienced DIYers use this on cars like the CT5 or XT5 when the light stays on after an OBD-II scan shows no active codes. We had a customer that brought in a 2018 XTS to the shop with a steady check engine light, but there were no drivability problems. He thought there was something seriously wrong with his Cadillac, but all I did was use this reset trick and the light went out and didn't return. That showed that there wasn't a big problem. If the light still persists after this cycling, that usually means the underlying fault still exists and further diagnosis is required. That means you need to plug in a proper scanner or visit a mechanic. But let me add this. If the check engine light comes back shortly after resetting, or if you have performance issues like rough idle, reduced power, or stalling, then you need to find the real problem and fix it. Number 3, traction control reset. The next reset trick I'm recommending is perfect when your Cadillac's traction control lights or StabiliTrak or TCS message pops up on the dash, especially after a battery change, a sensor hiccup, or a wheel slip event. It doesn't exactly mean that there's something terribly wrong. Cadillac has sophisticated stability and traction systems with multiple wheel speed sensors, steering angle sensors, and control modules all talking to one another. A glitch can happen when you're driving over deep water or through heavy snow, and it can leave the light on even if there's no fault. Rather than going to the shop, you can reset this in your garage. Let's say you've got a service StabiliTrak warning after a routine brake job or a short drive in wet conditions, and the system refuses to turn back on even if your Cadillac feels perfectly stable and there's no jerky ABS behavior. This might be because the system was manually turned off, or it got stuck in a disabled state and simply needs to restart. The most common reset trick is simple. With the car on, press and hold the StabiliTrak or traction control button for about 5 to 10 seconds until the indicator light changes or goes out. On many Cadillac models, this tells the vehicle to re-enable traction control and stability assist. Let the car settle for a minute, then start it again and drive normally. Another method that works when the button doesn't immediately clear things is the accelerator pedal cycle. Turn the ignition on without starting the engine, then press the gas pedal 5 times quickly. This prompts the system to resample sensor inputs and clear transient flags, eventually resetting the traction and stability systems. One time in the shop, a 2017 CT5 owner came in, with his StabiliTrak and traction lights blinking every time he started the car. First, we checked the battery voltage and sensor connections, which were fine. Then, I simply reset the Cadillac, something that he could have done again, and the controls went back to normal. That saved him a $150 diagnostic fee and hours of dealer scanning. But if you've tried these resets and the lights still stay on, or the same warning keeps returning after resetting, that means there's really something wrong. And it might be a wheel speed sensor, steering angle sensor, brake component issue, or communication fault between modules. At that point, only a professional can find out what's wrong and help you fix it. Ignoring a real fault message can leave the stability control disabled, and that reduces your Cadillac's safety margin in slippery conditions. Aside from resetting the traction control and keeping your repair costs low, I also have a trick for faulty steering angle sensor. But before I explore that, this is your cue to hit the like and subscribe button. Number 4, steering angle sensor reset. When your StabiliTrak or traction control light remains on regardless of what you do, it might be because the steering angle sensor is out of center. That tiny sensor tells your Cadillac exactly where the steering wheel's pointed, so the stability control and traction systems can do their job. But you can use a steering angle sensor reset to save time, money, and a dealer visit. Maybe you just replaced your battery, got an alignment at the shop, or cleaned out a wheel sensor, and suddenly the warning light sticks on. That's a classic sign the steering angle sensor needs to relearn the exact center position of the wheel. Without knowing that, the system can't correctly interpret yaw or wheel slip and simply throws a warning for no reason. One very simple no scanner method is right on your driveway. With the Cadillac on, turn the engine off, turn the steering wheel all the way to the right, then all the way to the left, and back to center. Then leave it in that centered position for about 10 to 15 seconds. This lets the vehicle's stability system sample the wheel's range of motion and recalibrate its neutral point, which often clears the warning light and restores the traction and stability control. In my shop experience, I've seen this trick work many times. Customer brought in a 2019 XT5 with stability and traction warnings after a routine wheel alignment. I decided to try the steering motion reset first, before doing any expensive diagnostics. And within a little over a minute, the system returned to normal. But remember that this reset only works when the sensor has just lost its reference point, and not when there's a real hardware fault. Another complicated system on your Cadillac is the theft deterrent, and you also need to learn how to reset it in case of any challenges. Number 5, security and theft deterrent reset. When your Cadillac's theft deterrent or security light sticks on after something as simple as a battery disconnect, a low fob battery, or a key issue, it can feel like the car has decided you're the thief. That security system is designed to protect you, but when it gets out of sync, you can't start the car or normal functions won't resume. That's when a security and theft deterrent reset becomes useful before rushing to the dealer. Typically, this happens when your battery went dead, you disconnected it for a reset, or you replaced it, and now the security or theft deterrent icon blinks or stays lit on the cluster. Sometimes the car will refuse to crank even with the right key. The system needs to relearn the correct key and transponder value stored in the body control module and engine immobilizer. On many Cadillac models, this is doable without tools, and it often fixes what seems like a big electrical failure. If you want to reset it, insert your original key fob and then turn the key to on just before the crank. Don't let the engine start yet. Let the security light sit there for about 10 minutes until it stops flashing or goes off. Turn the key off for a few seconds. Repeat this on-off cycle 2 more times, which makes a total of 3 long cycles. It should take about 30 minutes in total. After the 3rd cycle, try starting the engine. Your security system should recognize your key by this time and allow normal operation again. I've seen this exact trick save a lot of money for Cadillac owners. One customer came in thinking the starter was fried on his 2014 CTS. The security light won't go away and the car won't crank. I convinced him to reset it first before spending any money, and the car started right up. But keep this in mind. Use the master key you've always used. Leave accessories and lights off during the reset, and make sure the battery is fully charged before you start. If the reset doesn't work after multiple tries, there might be a real hardware or key transponder issue. Number 6, TPMS relearn. There's another light that might stay on your Cadillac, but that doesn't always mean something's wrong. That's the tire pressure monitoring system light, and it doesn't always mean sensor failure. This system is designed to automatically reset once pressures are correct, but sometimes the onboard computer needs a relearn so it knows what the current tire positions and pressures actually are. This happens a lot after tire rotations, new wheels, sensor replacements, or even seasonal tire swaps on vehicles like the XT5, Escalade, CTS, or ATS. If it doesn't relearn correctly, the TPMS light just stays on and drives you nuts, even though the tire pressures are perfect. If you want to fix this, drive the Cadillac at highway speeds for 10 to 15 minutes after setting all the tire pressures to the recommended level. Many TPMS systems will reset themselves once they detect stable pressure readings while moving. Another common method on many Cadillacs is a manual reset through the TPMS reset button. With the vehicle off, turn the ignition to on. Hold the TPMS reset button until the tire pressure light blinks 3 times. Then start the Cadillac and wait about 20 minutes as the system refreshes. On vehicles with a Driver Information Center (DIC) or infotainment menu, you might also find a tire pressure or TPMS relearn option in the settings, where you can activate the relearn without tools, and the display will show prompts like Tire Learning Active. In this mode, the system often walks you through each tire in sequence, so the computer can match each TPMS sensor to its correct position. For some newer Escalades or Cadillac models where the learn function can't be accessed from the dash, you might need a small TPMS relearn tool. These tools are affordable and can help in resetting these sensors. But when do you need a mechanic? Well, If the TPMS light keeps coming back, stays flashing after reset, or you get a service tire monitor system warning along with other lights, there might be a faulty sensor, a dead TPMS battery, or a wiring issue. Number 7, infotainment reset. And finally, there may be problems with your Cadillac's infotainment system, but you don't have to run into the dealer for everything. If your Q or newer Google-built unit starts freezing, going completely blank, lagging, refusing touch input, or just acting weird, it doesn't mean you're looking at a $1,000 dealer bill. These screens are also computers, and like any computer, they can glitch or lock up. But there are reset tricks that fix these problems without costly parts or labor. One of the most common problems is a frozen screen. You tap the buttons and nothing happens, or the display goes black, then comes back on. This can happen on the Cadillac models with Q or newer infotainment systems after a software bug, an interrupted update, or just a random startup sequence. To fix this, put your Cadillac in park, turn the vehicle on, then press and hold the infotainment power button for about 10 seconds. The screen should go blank and the Cadillac logo will flash, and then the system will reboot itself. If your Cadillac has Google built in, you can press and hold the end call button on the steering wheel for about 20 seconds while in park. That forces a reboot of the display and system software, just like rebooting a smartphone. For the older Q systems, you might have to open the hidden faceplate below the screen, turn the ignition off, open the driver's door to drain the accessory power, wait about a minute, then start the vehicle again. But you might need a mechanic if the screen never comes back on, stays completely blank, or only shows distorted graphics, even after resets. That might point to a hardware issue. But these reset methods give your Cadillac's infotainment system a fresh start and could save you from a big repair bill. You can do all these reset methods at home for free on your Cadillac, without spending a dime at the mechanic. Which of these problems have you spent money on, not realizing you could fix it at home? Let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe for more real-world tips and advice to help you get the most out of your Cadillac. And don't miss my previous video where I show you hidden Cadillac features most owners don't know about.